Hello, this is Double T Man talking to you on October the 7th, 2022. Very late night. I had a few to drink. I may not really talk too good. We shall see. First of all, these are Steelers thoughts. I am a Steelers fan. I am a Kenny Pickett fan. I am not necessarily a Pitt fan. I'm a fair weather Pitt fan that do good. I pay attention. Probably 5 years out of the last 25, I paid attention, but I pay attention when they're good. Paid attention last year. Can't remember the last time I paid attention. Just telling you, bear with a Pitt fan, not really a Pitt fan, big time Steelers fan, big time Kenny Pickett fan from the pre-draft process. Let's talk about Kenny Pickett's game first of all versus the Jets. I don't know why, but the news media is way out to lunch. I haven't heard anybody say this. Kenny Pickett played a great game. I'm not saying he is great. I'm not saying he's going to be great. I am saying he played a great game. Why do I say that? Well, statistically, he was 10 of 13, three interceptions. That that's not really, doesn't sound too good. Rolling off the tongue, 10 of 13, three interceptions. 10 of 13 is good, three interceptions is bad. Doesn't sound, it's like, whatever, kind of not all that great. But when you break it down, he had a Hail Mary interception. The Hail Mary pass itself was really good. 64 yards, good timing, good placement, good pass. So if we eliminate that Hail Mary pass, because really when it comes to evaluating how good Kenny Pickett did, the interception seems harsh. 10 13 interception. Really? You're going to count that? Let's not count it. We'll make it 10 of 12, two interceptions, plus a Hail Mary interception. I just think that's more accurate to look at it that way. 10 of 12 is good. As far as the completion percentage, I don't have to tell you what that is. That is really good. Everybody knows that. The two interceptions were kind of questionable. I mean, Claypool, I think he could have caught that. I think if he cuts it short, he catches it. There's no doubt, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If he'd have played that right, I think he could have caught it, high pointed kind of thing. I call that on him. Same thing with Freiermuth. It hit his fingers. It didn't hit his fingertips. It hit his fingers. I think it's on the receiver. Maybe you count one, maybe you count two against the receiver. Either way, 10 of 12, 11 of 12, 12 of 12, excellent completion percentage. And he was pushing the ball downfield. I will tell you, as I looked at the passes, 5 of those 10 completions that he had, I would call very good or better. There was one outstanding and 4 very good. Very good, maybe you could raise it to outstanding, maybe not, debatable, you could argue about it. But there were 4 that I would call at least very good, and 1 outstanding. I don't think there's much of an argument. The outstanding one, Freiermuth, over the middle, pressure coming up the middle, unblocked basically, fantastic. Outstanding is what they call it on the broadcast, and everybody I've seen it seems to agree to that. The 4 good ones was the very first one, boom, roll out to the left, he throws it down 10 yards downfield to the tight end. Can't remember which one he threw it to, but he was running away from him. It was a really good play. There was a defensive lineman coming in his face. Really good throw. Then he had 3 to Pickens. One that was, sideline, barely cut his feet on bounds. That was a really nice throw. The catch was nice. I don't want to take anything away from George Pickens. The catch was really nice, but the throw was nice. Then there was a back shoulder throw to Pickens. It was really nice throw. Yes, again, Pickens, great catch. He put himself in a position where it looked easy. He made a difficult catch look easy. He looked routine to him because kind of that's how good George Pickens is. But Kenny Pickett threw him the ball, and he threw it in a place where George Pickens could make it look easy. Just saying. Then there was a deep crossing pass to Pickens. Pickett, and this is going to drive us nuts for years to come. Pickett, quarterback. Pickens, wide receiver. Oh my, keep going back and forth. Anyways, Pickett to Pickens, a deep crossing pass, and I'll tell you what, he hit him on the run. It was a nice pass. He hit Pickens, boom, in stride right there. That combination going forward going to be fantastic. Kenny Pickett played a great game. He ran for 2 touchdowns. He also ran for a first down. He played a great game. I don't know if he's a great player. I don't know if he's going to play great next week or if he's great now and going to play great later. I'm not saying any of that stuff. I'm just saying he played a great game. The news media, they're out to lunch. They keep saying things like, well, they're stuck with him now. First of all, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You can ruin a rookie quarterback by playing him, not by benching him. If you bench a rookie quarterback because he's not ready, hey, you know what? Deal with it. If you can't deal with it, you're never gonna. You can't handle the pressure of being in the Super Bowl. Seriously, if you can't handle the pressure of being benched as a rookie quarterback, you cannot handle the pressure of going to a Super Bowl. So you're not worth it anyways. If you play him and he's not ready and he plays badly and he gets bad habits, now you've ruined the quarterback. So the fact that you cannot bench him once you start playing him is just dumb. Yes, I'm talking to you, Stan Savran. Yes, I'm talking to you, Charlie Batch. That is dumb. And by the way, don't discount opinions who are in favor of Kenny Pickett saying, well, you're all Pitt fans. I'm not a Pitt fan. I'm a Kenny Pickett fan because he's done nothing but play great. You, for whatever reason, can't see it. Maybe you're stuck on the Trubisky train. Maybe you're stuck on the fact that you think rookies should sit the first year. I don't know. But the news media in Pittsburgh and Stan Savran and Charlie Batch in particular have really dropped the ball. They're just all negative. It's not like, boy, he played a great game, and now they're going to play him because he played a great game, and they have no choice but to play him. He played a great game. No, no, no. They're all, well, you're stuck with Kenny Pickett now. There, you don't have much of a choice. Once you put him in there, like I said, that's stupid. You cannot, you cannot ruin a rookie quarterback by sitting. You can ruin a rookie quarterback by playing. So to say you cannot sit him is just stupid. Let's get to the Mike Tomlin decision. Because, like I said, really, the news media in Pittsburgh has let me down. Stan Savran, Charlie Batch. I'll never look at you the same. I will never look at you the same because of what you've talked about with Kenny Pickett for the last 2 weeks. Never. Sorry. Mike Tomlin, decision. He made his mistake, I think, going into the third preseason game. The second preseason game, Kenny Pickett outplayed Trubisky. He should have been given the start in the third preseason game. He wasn't. Mitch Trubisky played the entire first half of the third preseason game. Kenny Pickett played a couple of meaningless drives in the second half. That's where the mistake, I think, was made. But we'll never really know. There's a lot of value in sitting out the first few games. Human nature kind of comes into play here a little bit. Human nature, we're going to worry about food, water, shelter. That's just kind of how we're built to really concentrate on those things. Our mind's going to go there whether we want to or not. And getting in the NFL routine, and what's it like for an away game, and what's it like for a home game. What's the cycle, food, water, shelter. That all comes into play. I think they should have started Pickett game one, but the fact that they didn't, maybe get him to learn all that kind of routine stuff first before he starts playing and concentrating on the games. Who's to say? I think I'm right. They think they're right, but we'll never know. Predictions. I think the Steelers' future is really, really good. I expect them to play a lot better this week offensively because Kenny Pickett is starting over Mitch Trubisky. I think the Kenny Pickett to George Pickens connection is real. I think that if that continues, that's going to open up things underneath for Claypool and Deontay Johnson. Once those things open up, I think that opens up the running game. So I think it all kind of like will eventually kind of work out to where the entire offense is just clicking on all heels because it opened up with the Kenny Pickett George Pickens connection. That's kind of what opens everything else up. So I look forward offensively to how this team progresses. Defensively, after the Buffalo game, T.J. Watt is eligible to return. I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna come back versus Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay. I wouldn't be shocked if he didn't come back until after the bye week. This is my opinion, not based, kind of what I heard, kind of what I didn't hear, kind of a thing. Reading between the lines, but I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't come back till after the bye week. But when he comes back, that changes the defense. So for offense is going to really make massive improvement against Buffalo. And our defense is going to make massive improvement when TJ Watt comes back. Maybe he comes back versus Tampa Bay. Maybe Miami. Maybe Philadelphia. Maybe after the bye week. But overall, if I look at the Steelers and I think, well, they can go 2-2 over the next 4 games. TJ Watt comes back. They got some games afterward, after the bye week that they can win. They can get on a run there. And there's a schedule that looks like they could stack some wins, They might do it. I I think the Steelers are going to sneak a win in Buffalo. And I think that's going to get them to the 2-2 part eventually. Who knows, what's going to happen down the line with injuries. But I think they might sneak out a win. I think Kenny Pickett's going to go in there. I think George Pickens is going to go in there. And I think they're going to start throwing the ball. And I think they're going to start doing good. I think Jaylen Warren's going to get more carries. Not sure what's going on with Najee Harris, but I think Jaylen Warren's going to get more carries. I think the offense is really going to start, scoring some points. And Buffalo, they can't run the ball, but they can throw the ball. Well, the Steelers' defense and strength is actual in defending the pass. They're not really good at running, at stopping the run. They're better at stopping the pass. I'm not saying Buffalo's not going to score a lot of points because they are. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. But I think Pittsburgh can win because I think they might get a ball. I think they might get an interception or two. I just think the matchup kind of works pretty good. Pittsburgh's okay against the pass. Buffalo, that's all they do is pass. That might work out. Pittsburgh's going to win 31-27, somewhere around there, The Steelers are going to have to score a lot of points. Pickett's going to have to play great. Again, played great in the season, great in the preseason, played great last year for Pitt. I'm not saying he's great, but I'm going to keep predicting he's great until he shows me he's not. So that's all I'm going to say. Thank you very much. Sayonara.